Hello everyone, my name is Night Owl and welcome to my first ever YouTube video here on Anime Last Stand and my first ever YouTube video ever. So, just going to give you a little overview of what I'm sort of planning to do here. Like I said, this is my first ever video on here, so as you can see I've got a pretty built up account already for starting up my first ever video, and what I'm going to do today is just give you all a little overview of everything I have and what the plan is to grind for the next little while anyways before the JJK update that is, if I'm to guess, going to come next week since it was only decided yesterday what the actual update is going to be. So let's get started. So for my units, as you can see, I've got a decent-ish amount, nothing crazy. We got Pride the One yesterday, finished the long grind for him. Took me quite a while since this update's come out, but as you can see, really great stats. Skill tree wise, I went for the Elemental Mastery matchup because I just think it is great for him. He still gets 50% damage. Lose out's on 15%, but I still have 15% here. So sure, I do lose out on a bit, but again, 25%, everything there. I think it just makes the most sense for Escanor. We got Guts, Green Esper, got quite a few. We also got Hollow Ichigo yesterday, which was, again, I didn't think he'd cost as much to evolve as he did. Again, I ran out of Mythic Shards, just finished a grind there. I'm currently going for the Skull Knight from Berserk, so I started grinding these literally before I started this video. As I was saying though, the plan is, now that I have Guts, I have Guts a while, now that I have Escanor, the plan now, I think I have 3 options that I want to start with. And that is, first off, we have, Gojo. I need to re-evolve Gojo, as I used one for the Strongest Sorcerer Mask. Next up then, or Soul should I say. Next up is Sukuna, because I have a feeling, I don't know why, it's just feels like he's going to get godly with this JJK update coming out, because I have been racking my brains as to who I think could be the godly unit, and he just makes the most sense with his Pain era form. And not going to go into any spoilers because we're not going to say any of that, but just with his form in general, it makes the most sense. Kind of hoping, I was chatting with my friend yesterday, to see Maharaga come. I think he would just be a cool unit to have follow you around and actually just see some damage with. Next then after them two is Asta, the new unit for this update. I would really like to try and get the ultimate version of him. Of course, that's going to involve doing some stat rerolls, which currently I have been saving them up. I don't have many as of yet. Oh, never mind, I have 105. That is a lie. I didn't realize I had that many. I used a good few yesterday rerolling on each guy. I used about 20, 25, and I said nope. After I got Shining, I said nope. We are going to keep that stat and just wait for the 4 times luck weekend coming in 3 days. So that is the plan. But my main overall plan now, with the announcement of the JJK update coming, is to probably 2 things on my mind. Is farm these T5 summer portals to get as many mythic, legendary, epic shards, common and rare as well, as I can before the update, whilst also grinding the battle pass. So as you can see here, we are at tier 33 out of, oh, there's another 60 technique shards. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have a good few technique shards saved up by the end of this. We're at tier 33 out of 50. As you can see, there's another 11 there, mythic shards, another like near 200 technique shards as well, so that's great. So as I was saying, tier 5 portals, getting tiers, and then Infinity Castle, which is something I haven't touched yet as I was grinding for Escanor. Nice, good few rewards in here as well. They're like, I think it was like 50 10, 25, 45. 45 technique shards, the wood ninja capsule, which I'm presuming is Hashirama? If I'm to guess, it's going to be Hashirama. Or it could be... oh, I can't remember his name. Yamato, is it? Is it Yamato? Either of them. Gold shop as well, I've just been keeping an eye on that, just spending as much gems as I can just to get as many shards. So that is the sort of plan at the moment, all while also completing dailies, which have literally just reset for me. Weeklies as well, 2 days time, just in time for the 4 times technique weekend. Do my infinites every day as well. I've finished the story on normal, and Hogtown I've completely finished. I'll probably do all the nightmares as well when I get a chance, and purgatories. But in the meantime, while grinding for Asta and Sukuna and Gojo, the next big task I want to do, if I have time before the JJK update, is to, of course, go for my main man himself, Aizen. Now, I don't have any good. I haven't gotten him yet. The Hollow Robe is something I have to grind for too, but that is going to be, of course, once we get Sukuna, Gojo evolved. I don't mind about Asta because I have portals there, so I'm not too worried at the moment. My luck on the banner so far hasn't been the best. I've pulled Bawn like 4 times, I think, now at this rate. I evolved 1, yeah. I've pulled Bawn 4 times. I was very lucky yesterday. I managed to get King and both their Evo items yesterday. I have pulled Jester, and the last thing I pulled yesterday before going to work was Yuno. So I've yet to try him out. Of course, he's another air unit and he's grass nature, so that will be a good one for the water caverns. I'm hoping he's decent upon evolution. I actually haven't really looked to see. So he's still air, still nature. Doesn't cost too much to evolve, which I like as well. 3 mythic shards, 10 legendary, and then his item as well wasn't too bad when I was looking yesterday. It was just a couple grimoires, a few essence, and something else. Where are you? Wind Spirit. Oh yeah, epic shards, which is the main thing I was sort of giving out about because I am currently not been grinding for any shards at all, which is an indication that I need to do some T5 portals from the summer event and just farm as many mythic shards. Another thing I've been doing is summoning on this banner like a madman. There's Yami. I have 2 of him, so I'm okay for Yami. I have been summoning on this banner a lot, just whittling down my gems to just get gold because it's needed, especially with the gold shop. It's the best way I can think of getting gold at the moment, but if you guys know anything else, any other ways of getting gold, do let me know, because I would much rather an easier way of getting gold than spamming the summon button there. Yesterday as well, we maxed out the Soul of Prosperous Wishes, which makes him mental money at the end, like 72 or 73k I think it was, or something like that, with Entrepreneur. Fused Warrior Soul, I haven't had a chance to even try and go anywhere near the Fused Warrior. Gojo Soul, I have it on Escanor. Now, I could put the Baldy Soul on Escanor for 10% damage, but I think this is a decent-ish one, because his damage is mental already, plus the minus SPA is the main reason I have this on him, just to make him attack that bit quicker. Idle Soul I have on Law. I've been upgrading this one on him just for his total cost to reduce it, because I think he is pretty valuable for these caverns. He is essential, so I thought, why not? Sunwoo, this is a soul I've been somewhat grinding towards to get a second one, a second Sunwoo. Currently I have only the one, because, you know, you don't really need more than one Sun Jinwoo. Until this soul came out, I thought that would be a great soul to have on Guts for his hemorrhage damage. And then again, get the fused soul, and that would just make Guts even more broken. Again, I have started a small little grind for him. in terms of the essence. I started buying it out. It's gonna take a while. I think I only need 3 more though, or maybe 4. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's 3 for each of them, and then I think it's 2 after evolving Sunwoo, who I have I think 2 of. Yeah, just from doing the boosted Act 6 Hell City, I've just been getting more of them. So like, again, not costly upgrade, but I just have no shards at all. But I have a load of Wolf Slayers, so that is fine. I haven't really looked too much in the wiki, which I'll probably will start doing now, just to find out in terms of who is good, who isn't good, what I should be evolving. As you can see, I just have a lot of mythics and stuff just sitting here, and like I said, I've been going for Sunwoo. I have high class tankers, I have Igris, so a lot of fun there. I do also have Griffin, who I do want to evolve. Or Griffith, should I say? Griffin. That I do have, that I've wanted to evolve, but again, another very costly unit to evolve. 10 mythic shards plus another 5 in the King Egg. I know that has a chance to drop in the secret portals, but again, very costly. As even you can see here, for someone that doesn't do a lot of damage compared to Guts. I do have a second Pride Noon. This was the original one I was using, triple SBA, and I thought this is amazing. Then I rolled on a Pride Noon, or Pride of Night, sorry, and I got Avatar. So I thought, I'm going to have to evolve this guy now, which was my first mistake. I shouldn't have evolved Pride without rolling on another one to see if I could get a better trait, and then I did. I had double SS on attack and range for a while, and then perfect stack cube luck was failing me horrendously till it gave me triple S. So he is very, very good. I've been enjoying. He's not even max level yet. Like I said, I only got him yesterday, but the grind is there. So the the plan I have laid out is not a simple one, with work being in the way as well. But again, I hope to grind as much as I can for you guys and just keep this sort of content going. I do have other tower defense games I've been playing as well. Anime Odyssey I have early access for, so I've been playing a little bit of that. I have a good few units in that. I have early access as well for Anime Ascensions and Anime Strikers when both of them do release. So I'm looking forward to testing them when they come out and just seeing overall what they're like. Because I've seen some things in the Discords looking good, the sneaks are looking good. So the hopes is that Anime Last Stand will be the main thing I'm grinding for a good while, because it has the most resemblance to the characters. Like you can see there, Escanor, Hollow Ichigo. Now I know I have the Guts Summer skin on, but even then, without that, he still looks amazing. Law, like they have some really, really good character models in here that just overall, now I know Shanks had to get that treatment, but overall, like I said, like the character models just look amazing. So I'm going to be playing this. I've been playing this for a while now. My friend who introduced me to it has also, he gave me the idea to start this whole idea of recording videos yesterday. He said, you know what, I'm making a video while I was in work, and I said, bro, good for you. I said, let me know when it drops. He's hoping it'll drop by Monday evening. He's also in work himself. So both are our first time doing this sort of thing. And last night, as I was going to bed, 11 o'clock, it just hit me. I was like, you know what, he's giving me the inspiration for this. It's something I've not really thought of, but it's been in the back of my mind for a while. That it's like, you know what, I should do content creation. I spend most of my times before work playing this, so why not record while I'm playing as well? It just makes more sense to at least have a bit of fun, see if anyone likes what I'm doing. If not, cool as well, but it'd be really nice if I could help out people as well, because I do look at the Discord the Anime Last Stand one. I see a lot of people have questions. They're like, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I'm going to try and make these videos as helpful as possible. Best units for which and whatnot. Now, I cannot solo Purgatory Caverns. That is something I have tried. The only one I can solo at the moment is the Purgatory Darkness, which is pretty good for this Black Clover update because a lot of them require Darkness, like Asta. I know Yami requires Cosmic Essence, but Hollow Ichigo also needs it. So it is a pretty good update to be able to solo the Darkness Cavern. I'd imagine I can probably solo Fire as well. I haven't tested it, but Law, when placed with his 20% buffed, is doing like 350k damage. So it's like, yeah, you know, very fun. So I'm hoping to eventually be able to solo majority of the caverns, so I can get a lot more content covered. Especially with Aizen, I think he's like 200 to 250, I think, Light Essence. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind, especially for Asta as well. The grind is there, it definitely is. But like I said, I'm hoping to make these as useful and be able to answer some of your guys' questions if you have them down below. But that's going to do it for this initial overview, and I do have a couple more ideas planned for after this sort of grind with the layout I've given you. So Sukuna, Gojo, Asta are the main ones for now, then Aizen afterwards, and if I can get all that done before the JJK update, I guess we'll maybe try and evolve some of the other ones, like Yuno. I have Chad as well. I'd love to get Shunsui off the banner as well, or I wouldn't even mind Benimaru or Julius. But with that in mind, I won't be summoning for a while. I'm going to be saving up all my jewels for this JJK update. Since it is going to contain a godly unit, I would imagine we're going to need a lot of essence. So I'll probably grind a lot of caverns and a lot of T5 summer portals just to be able to evolve and try and get close to the next godly. Another thing I've been keeping in mind is when I reach, I think it's tier 40, where's the battle pass? Here. When I reach tier 45, I think the first thing I'm going to do is create another empty vial. And try and get the E-core for it. Because if we've learned anything from Pride, we're going to need something like this. And I have a feeling we're going to need something like this again for the next godly unit. So with that being said, if I get the main parts done that I've wanted to do, Asta aside, if I can get Sukuna and Gojo evolved, brilliant. We may push Aizen to the side, depending on our luck. We'll grind for a couple hours and see if we can get him. But if not, all is well. The main task will be to grind T5 portals, Infinity Castle, and the Purgatory versions of all the caverns. Like I said, I don't have a lot of good units. I have decent-ish ones like Meliodas here. I want to get a better trait on him, and I want to fill out his stat tree. So I have him, I have Guts, I have Pride, Sung Jin Woo, and I had someone else. Oh, yeah, Sid. Wherever he is gone, he's somewhere there. Okay, now I can't even see him. Shadow, there he is. I have Zid as well for my light caverns. So we should hopefully, with everyone there, including these two, be able to solo light and dark caverns. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to need for this new godly unit. I'm hoping it's nothing mental, but if Helix, the empty Helix, is anything to go off of, we're going to need 50 Cosmic Essence. We're going to need at least 50 of all these minimum, plus the E-Core Vial, which I plan on crafting as soon as I get 10 Mythic Shards. So we have a lot in store for us, a lot to grind. One Punch Kaiju number 8. And yeah, so like I said, this is just it's meant to be a short overview, but I feel like it's dragged on just a little bit now. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. I will probably upload this as soon as I can. Make a little cover for you guys. It will be the worst ever first upload, and I get my quality might sound bad. I'm currently using, I think it's a Turtle Beach headset with the mic attached, but I've been looking into other options for microphones. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you whenever I decide to make the next video. Peace. Have a super day. Literally, as I finish my last video, I'm probably going to stick this in, if I can, at the end. But we just got Skull Knight. I probably should have opened these at the end of that video, but we got Skull Knight. So I guess next on the list is Rengoku. Can't believe it, but I said to let you guys know. Peace again.